Hey guys, Exagon here. Wanted to try a Golden Horn Tower Rush build with Macedonian Dynasty. Um, what if I told you that Macedonia can do the White Tower Rush except better? Well, I don't know about better, but it can do a very similar thing. Um, let's take a quick look here. So, I don't think this build is good other than for the memes, but you know, sometimes meme strats are fun. So, uh, you know, maybe if you want to have some fun on the ladder, you know, give us a try. So, I think with this, it's important that you immediately take some deer. I found my deer very quickly here, but I was scouting for them. So, send 6 or so on deer, and then put 3 on gold. Build a war camp. I don't think this will matter much, but might as well build it anyway, because it's a house. Then go to 6 and 3 on gold, and then rally to food. But rally to sheep, because you want to build your landmark with about 4. Just scouting around, whatever. It's just a typical fast castle build with 3 on wood, so there's nothing really special, but I guess one thing is, how do you actually build the Golden Horn Tower? Where do you build it, or you know, why? And then how do you follow up? I mean, I've only tried this a couple times, and I haven't tried it on ladder, so I don't know. Maybe it's just terrible, but maybe someone can try and let me know how it went. But basically, you rally until you have 10 on food, then you'll have enough for the age up. I age up with 4. Let me just pause for a second here and talk about this. I would not go winery, because with this build, I think the idea is that you want to ram push your opponent immediately after you hit H3, and you want to defend your rams with your villagers and with your you know, by repairing them and by pulling them back to your Golden Horn Tower as needed and garrisoning. Because the Golden Horn Tower is a little bit like a miniature Red Palace. It's incredibly strong, and your opponent can't fight under it. So you can kind of poke a little bit with ranged units. In this case, I make crossbows, and I'll show you that later. But you know, you can kind of just poke in, and then you can use your chirocyphers your chiropractors to actually kill their buildings. So in that sense, I think the best. First of all, you're not going to need that much food, so I don't think you need. Winery, and secondly, if you go Hippodrome, the first thing you get is a second scout, and I think that's going to be very important for this strat, because you need to not be seen if possible. You can use your champion scout and then the horseman that comes out to harass your opponent and kind of check around their resources and whatnot and be annoying, and keep them distracted. And then you can use the scout that you started the game with to you know, check for their scout, make sure that it's not scouting you, and also to scout for a good location to drop your Golden Horn Tower. Yeah, I didn't do that exactly that well here. Obviously I'm playing against an AI, so it doesn't really matter, but let's just keep going and I'll just show you what the timing is like. So after you start the age up, put 3 on wood. You just want to put 3 on wood. You need houses and whatnot, right? Maybe a lumber camp. Obviously the whole point is to rush castles as soon as humanly possible, so I just build a lumber camp here, and then soon I'll have enough for a house, and then I'll just build a house, not a big deal. After this, I rally until I have 8 on food here, and then these 4 from the landmark will go back to food as well. And after this point, I start rallying to gold until I have 8. Okay, so we age up at 426-7-ish. Now obviously I think you can do this without deer, but it's just better with deer, to be honest, because then you don't have to worry about running out of food or anything. And you're not going to get harassed here, honestly, for a long time. And if you start getting harassed, just pull them back, it's not a big deal. Right? Like, I've already gathered like half of it, and it's totally worth it. I forgot to mention this, but definitely get survival techniques, and then when you have the resources, get wheelbarrow. Wheelbarrow is key. You need wheelbarrow because you're sending your workers all the way across the map. Very important. And that's why we're putting a little bit more on gold than we would maybe normally. I think 6 or 7 is probably enough if you're doing a fast castle normally, but since we've got both survival techniques and wheelbarrow, we kind of need it. So go up to 8, and then go back to relying on food. We still have 3 on wood. Now we're just waiting for the age up. Just waiting for the age up, nothing really happening. You know, I'm harassing the AI with the scout. Now the scout actually does a lot of damage, so you can immediately send it across and start harassing them, you know, just be annoying. And then when your horseman comes out, everything's even better, right? Because the horseman will help their damage. Okay, so here. Whoops, I missed it. But, so you see that I basically have the resources already at just before 7 minutes. And I pull my gold workers, because you don't need gold initially, right? What are you going to use gold for? Like, you can get gold later, right? And I pull these food workers. Now, I have 17 workers going across. How many you want to send across? Oh, I mean, I don't know. Depends on how old in you want to be. I think White Tower tends to send 20 because you can garrison 20. Unfortunately, Golden Horn Tower you can only garrison 10. So that is a consideration. But you also need to make sure they get it up in case it gets scouted or whatever. And if you send only 10 or something, then it's way too easy to interrupt. So probably between 15 and 20 is good. I mean, it's a very all-in strat, right? So you kind of want it to go off. So anyway, I pulled 17, but maybe you can just pull 20. Maybe pull these 3 off wood as well or something, and then you have 20. I don't know. Anyway, so here, in this case, I was like, well, where do I want to put it? Ideally, I would want to put it somewhere like here to stop the stone gold gathering, but the problem is it's too obvious I put it here. So I was thinking, okay, well, I just need it to be like somewhat close to his TC so that I can start sending rams in, and then also that it will cover the resources that I'm gathering. And the key is that you're going to need wood, right? Because you're going to build siege workshops and, you know, maybe archery ranges or whatever you want to defend your rams, and you need to build rams, so you need a lot of wood. So all of these workers are going to go on wood. So I decided, you know what, why don't I just build it around here? Because then it'll be harder to scout because it's behind his wood line, and it's not that far to the TC. And if he happens to try to, you know, deal with it, then I can garrison and run around, and, you know, it does cover this. So as you'll see, send them across here. You know, I'm trying to be annoying, you know, distract. I'm just kind of trying to go around, see like where he might have his units, whatever, you know, some stuff. Okay, so. And this is where the horseman arrives as well, so you can kind of start harassing the horseman while you're doing this, and then maybe they won't see it. Here he just kind of walks right by. I guess he didn't see them. He didn't see it. But okay, so whatever, I'm just being annoying over here. This is probably a mistake because it's kind of close to this, and if for whatever reason he like chased me up this way, then he would see it. But it's almost done, so I guess it's okay. So here, it finishes at just past 8 minutes. It's pretty fast, right? So now immediately you just sit down a lumber camp and you start getting wood here. Now, one of the problems with the Byzantine rams is that they cost gold. So you have to remember to start rallying to gold again, and I kind of forgot to do that here, so I started doing that the second I ate stuff. It doesn't have to be immediately, but if you want to start making rams quickly, you need gold. So the ideal situation would be that you had gold somewhere around here, but I don't. So I have to take gold at home, but that's fine, whatever. I could pull these off wood here because I don't really need these here. I could send these to gold. But obviously the risk is that you're going to get harassed at home, so you might want to, if you were to optimize this, you might want to build in a tower into the build, so you have a tower here in case he sends his units across, which he is doing here. A real opponent obviously would probably try and harass you a little better than this, so you might need to be a little bit more careful. But anyway, whatever. So what do you do from here? I mean, from here it's very similar to the English White Tower Rush, right? Like, oh, what's this? Some units are coming. Oh, they get absolutely smashed. So I garrison, and then I just run around, and, you know, in a lot of ways it's stronger than a White Tower because it does way higher base damage, right? Like, what is this? It's just stupid. And obviously it starts producing crossbows for you that you can use to defend yourself here and also garrison, so it's very nice. Yeah, so I'm not sure why he sent these in to get killed, but that's kind of cool. So yeah, I'm gonna start making siege workshop. and then I start making archery ranges. Now, I don't know what unit you should really make to support this. I started just making crossbows because I had those resources. But I think that's up to you. Maybe just counter what you see your opponent making. If for some reason they have a lot of archers, then just go horsemen or something, in which case you can just start making them out of the hippodrome. You don't even have to make these. You can save the wood and just make more rams. Maybe you make Ridari even to try and harass them on the things while you're setting this up. And then you kind of have a decent comp, right? Because you've got knights and crossbows. And then obviously if he comes to attack you, just garrison your units, just garrison your workers. There's no way they can die from this. It's just not a thing. It does way too much damage. And then obviously from here, just start making some more rams, keep making units, and then push in like you would with an English White Tower. Right? It's the same thing. But yeah, unlike the English White Tower, this might actually, well, I don't know about good, but this might be a little bit more fun. I think English White Tower is just terrible because English Econ is just terrible, but Macedonian Econ is not terrible, and obviously you can start doing in blacksmith upgrades and whatnot as needed. And chiropractic is just way better rams than normal rams, so yeah, I think you just kind of slow push this. You know, whatever. Your opponent can't really deal with 5-6 rams that you're pumping, and then you can just landmark snipe them, or you can kill their production or whatever it is. But yeah, you just play it like an English White Tower. And that's it. So yeah, it's mostly an idea at this stage, but I don't know. Maybe try it on ladder. Let me know how it goes. You know, maybe try some meme Macedonian strats. But yeah, that's about it. So thanks for watching, and see ya.